Good morning, chat. All right. What shenanigans can we get ourselves into today?
Zenobia and I are just navigating a slight contractual disagreement.
Hey, Flipper.
Not that it's any of your concern.
I think, for really thinking about ourselves here, we'd like to make some money out of the suffering of others. All right. I can make these squatters disappear for half as much as the slaughter asking. Try talking out with them. Perhaps you could come to some sort of agreement. Let's try this one. I see Bard bonus. I click Bard bonus. I also got party 2 planned as well, Flipper. If you need more ideas, you let me know.
You don't exactly look desperate for gold, but I can't help but admire such solid business acumen. Very well. Get the job done, and you'll be paid and be in my good graces.
All right.
Do you think you're clever coming in and undercutting us, sweetheart?
You want to fuck around and find
You're about
out?
to
Let's
make
do
a
it.
bit of extra cash before you butted in. You owe the guild a cut.
The Guild, a loose coalition unifying every criminal outfit in the city under one collective rule, from cut purses to contract killers.
Did I experiment with the druid at all? Only in the sense that I've experimented with druids a million times. My problem with the druid right now is that almost all their spells are spells that are overlapped by the bug, right? The spell DC bug. So I think druids look fine here. I'm not very excited about a metamorphosis druid, a moon druid, but the land druid looks kind of neat to me. But I'm just worried that all their good spells are just going to be totally broken by the low DC off of their off of that bug. So I don't love druids anyways, honestly. Like I just always feel like I'd rather have a wizard. Can you deal with these refugees yourself if you really want? I'm not invested. I suppose I agree. What does this cut exactly? Knock some sense into this upstart. I could give you gold, then I'd have to take it back after I killed you. That sounds like what I'd say to some guy pissing me off right now. DC 20. Not fucking around on this one. Shouldn't... Oh, it's not a... Yeah, okay. But then again, I'm a bard. Fuck around and find out. That's what I told her, and that's what I mean.
I think you're overestimating your abilities somewhat. But I haven't got time for this. Come on, boys. We've got places to be.
Yeah, you do. Your places are away from me. Out of my hair. Getting out of my way. Walk it off. Oh, bard life. All right. What are we doing? What did we even agree to? I just saw money. I clicked money. Okay. I didn't agree to anything, apparently. All right. Well, in that case. Seriously, what did I even do? I didn't agree to shit. There's no new quest. Right. Let's go talk to Arthur.
All's well that ends well, eh? I'm sure the guild will be in touch with any concerns.
I want the family to stay. Huh. So we can bully him into letting the family stay if we want. I don't know what family it is yet, though. I haven't met them. See you, Flipper.
Don't waste a step.
Alright, by the way, should we respect this bard? Like, I like my bard build right now, but I'm annoyed that we learned that one of the things we can have is expertise. I could just click this button and not worry about it, and then if we respec later, that's fine, and in the meantime we just have expertise on intimidation. That's probably what we should do. We can always come back and click respec later if we want a couple skills back. Do you think this also gives us... This gives us expertise. Do you think it also gives us the skill? Look at this diseased brain. Can I get to it through the psionic dominance route? Is there any way to know ahead of time where these stupid tracks are?
Enough waiting. I crave blood.
It doesn't look like it connects.
Let's march.
Lovely day this.
I would have assumed adjacency, but it doesn't really work adjacency for some reason. It works slightly differently than adjacency. I mean, Luck of the Far Realms is fine. It's just not a very exciting one. On the bard, to be clear. Yoink. Alright. Get a couple more parasites in my brain. Alright. Alright. We're in the house. He's got a lot of private musings. Wait, I can dig in the house? You're lying.
Nothing interesting buried here. Nothing. No use digging here.
What the fuck are you on about,
No
dog?
use digging here.
Okay. Dude, this is a lot of false alarms. Are you just finding stuff? Because I don't think there's anything to dig over here.
Nothing but dirt.
You're just
Nothing.
finding shit, aren't you, dog? It's the radius is like, I don't know, 10 foot, 5 foot in front of the dog is where that is. At least in previous acts. So I don't know what he's triggering on over here. I'd like to know more about this guy. But I'm also not finding this family that's supposedly squatting in his house. Maybe they're upstairs?
You have returned.
May all your hits be crits, filthy love.
Thank you very much, Nobu. Welcome back. I want to share something with you. I was going to save it for other people, but I think you'd get a kick out of this. My wife buys these vitamins for my dog. And the vitamins, the dog doesn't know they're vitamins. The dog thinks they're treats. So the dog gets super excited every time we pull out vitamins. And I amuse myself and my wife by talking to my dog about nutrition as I feed her these vitamins. So this morning was something like, who's concerned about their overall health? And then like pulling out like the vitamin and waiting for her to like do her sits and the rest of it for the vitamins is fucking hilarious. Absolutely fucking hilarious. It's so unreasonable for me for some reason that she's so excited by vitamins. Anyways, I get a kick out of that. Thought you might enjoy too. All right, are we breaking in over here? I think we might be. Shift shows me nothing. Where's a light source coming from in this house? The windows? If this dog reaches 91 plus, I'm going to be very sad. Very sad. All right. family at the front door? I have no idea. What is that? What is that indeed, Arthur? Okay. Wonder what his private thoughts have to say about the hole in his fucking... Unless you think this is them here? Could be.
Heartless scum. I'm a reasonable woman. We could easily work something out in a house this big.
You can't just claim part of someone else's house.
I bet I could hit that fancy one right on the nose. Pow!
Alright, but how do I interact with these? These aren't interactions. Is there someone who's running this? Golwitz, is that their last name? Oh, it is. Okay, so Ben, this dude right here, is squatting in their house.
I see those animals are out of the picture. Can we stay now? Or are you going to turn us next?
The writers are appealing to the better parts of our humanity. Haha, you're fucked, writers. Alright, this is private property. You need to leave or I'll make you. Here, take this. You'd be better off in an inn. Give him $100? Absolutely not. I could not care less. How did you end up here? We'll ask him. Sell me the story. I respect a good hustle.
Same way lots of us did. Trying to get away from the army of the Absolute. If you had the chance to put a roof over your family's heads after being on the run for Torm knows how long, wouldn't you?
Why do you think you have a chance to put a roof over your family's head by just moving into someone's occupied house? That's not going to work long term. What do you think the sustainability of that is? Yeah, we moved in. What do you mean you moved in? It's my house. We moved in. No? All right. Look, this place doesn't belong to you. Get out or I'll throw you out. Okay.
You're seriously gonna throw us out? Throw my child out?
Are you
You're
deaf
just
as well as dumb?
bad as the rest of them.
True.
Don't worry. We'll go. May Torm split open that hard, blackened heart of yours someday.
If he does, he's going to find it full of worms. Just heads up. All right, good talk.
Finally, those awful squatters are gone. I can feel everything unclenching already. Here's your payment, as we agreed.
Okay.
I've got so
Where's my
much
payment?
to do now. I'd really better get on with it. Excuse me, would you?
$323 gold, worth it. Kid didn't have a future in that house anyways. All right. Now,
I go away for a few days and the place is ruined.
what you got to say?
Look, I really don't have time to chat. Thank you so much for your...
I want to know what's in your basement. Okay. Don't mind me. Okay. Yes, I know. You fucking... Whatever you're doing is just constantly wrong.
Shouldn't have wished to live in more interesting times.
I'm just gonna squat in your house. Okay.
Time to press ahead.
Alright. I think aggro should work with no line of sight on me. I think if we just go to stealth, this counts as doing something sneaky with no visible witnesses, I think. Oh, unlock it.
Don't give me trouble now.
Place is trapped.
Rigged fireworks. Let's disarm those.
What to do?
Do we know where the triggers are, or are these the triggers? What the fuck is a Woglums? .3d6 fire damage. That also applies a magic debuff. Oh, I also want my insight ring on. Are we currently running See in the Dark? We are not, but we could. I mean, honestly, this should just be another round of those. Running out of dark vision. Scrolls.
Looking ahead. Can't risk being in open view.
Alright. Let's have a little look-see. What are we working with here? Stuffed animal. Nah, we don't want to be moving as a group. What are you doing? Does he set off traps? Anyone know? Can we use him as a minesweeper?
Best be on my way.
Alright. I'm a little worried that is gonna break some interaction with Arthur that Arthur. That triggers something. Okay.
With every breath, a purpose.
Isn't there a song that starts with every breath?
Spotted a trap. Move with purpose.
Don't mind me.
Watch how you go. There's a trap.
There's a lot of traps down here. I wish I had a dog. Said no one ever. God damn, this guy has a lot of fucking bombs around here. Yeah, I got like the opening line of that song in my head when she said that.
There's a trap.
God damn, Arthur. Like, how many can you have in a row? Just chill. There's so many. The whole place is rigged to blow is what this is, huh? Can you guys hear it now too when she says that?
Take heed. I see a trap. Stay vigilant. There are traps.
This is an unreasonable number of traps.
Better make my next
This is very Larian-esque to me. Well, surely they'd put a trap or two. No, they'd put 25 traps, and the whole world would explode if you triggered one.
Ready for anything. A trap. Just as I expected.
Damn, it's good to be alive.
Okay.
Time for a soft touch.
where is this? These are explosive fireworks attached to barrels of explosive oil. This man is either hiding something very epic or very paranoid. Also, how did the squatters not kill themselves?
Spotted a trap. Move with purpose.
Don't you do it.
Still in shadow. Take heed. I see a trap.
Not used to lying low.
I'd rather stand tall. Of course.
The basement is unreasonable with the number of traps in it so far.
Out of sight, out of mind.
And the worst part is, if you don't catch them all, one will trigger all the remaining ones, right?
Staying out of sight.
I don't even know why they're all trapped yet.
Traps here.
Waiting with bated breath.
I'm disturbed by the number of failed perception checks right now.
Well.
Very disturbed.
Easy. This place is hungry for blood.
What now?
Yeah, but the thing is, I hear you about the triggers of the tripwires, but if I miss a single trigger and leave all the fireworks alone, then I trigger them all, right? And the other thing is the fireworks look like they have use outside of just being fireworks, right? They look like they're actually an offensive item that has like some damage. So like the chain reaction exactly from Chad is what I'm worried about.
Should have worn better boots.
And I want to explore freely this area to look around and open things up and look at things on the walls and that kind of shit, right? But right now I can't do that because of the infinite number of traps they have placed around in a circle. Don't you dare. Fuck off, game. But that's pathing, right? That's him going to some stupid location that we know is trapped that he can see visibly. And you can't cancel in time. Like as soon as he starts walking, I'm like, you heard me exclaim, don't you dare. And then he just walks forward. So stupid. I want an AoE trap disarm ability that doesn't trigger them all. Like just disarms. I want a spell. I want AoE trap disarm. And I have no idea how we're going to do that. Yeah, but you can't really cancel quickly by right clicking, right? Because I don't know what path this guy's taking until he's like starts stepping in some stupid location.
Let's not get caught off guard.
It's so stupid. I don't want to disarm every trap individually.
My patience wanes.
Yeah, my patience wanes too.
Can't see a thing from down here.
Nasty surprise. Caution is warranted here.
Yeah, so he walked over that for no reason whatsoever. He's supposed to be disarming that. Where would you disarm a heavily trapped room from? As far away as possible from what you've already explored? Seems insane.
Best think ahead, or I'm lost.
Yeah, I could probably run someone through. I guess.
Still in shadow.
Stay vigilant. There are traps here.
I'm not even sure where that one is. Right there, I guess.
I can be subtle sometimes.
Oh my god. At least there's not many of them. Fuck off. Stop moving. Like, why is the trap disarm for that? here. So not only a combination of ridiculous numbers of traps, but also just kind of they fucked up the placement of a couple of their items, right? So the interaction point is in some dumb spot.
Patience wanes. Take heed. I see a trap.
All right, now I as a player have to pass a perception roll too, because I don't know where the fuck that trap is she's just revealed.
Wanna dance?
Let's turn down the fire.
Very not happy about double failed checks there. Oh god. Alright, there's someone we don't know over here. Very sketchy, very sketchy. That one if it gets triggered triggers too, because we're not misclicking, we're just failing all of our rolls.
Don't burn yourself.
What was that?
The trap. Time to dance.
That one is on the chest. That's moving in and out of stealth. We are encumbered on our bard from looting all of the fireworks. It's ridiculous.
What a charmer.
Could easily be a tripwire right there that we missed.
Nice and quiet now.
Could also just be the dog walked over something. There's a trigger right there, so it could just be more hidden explosives. Izal, you have advantage on fucking. You have. I don't know what her rolls are, but her rolls should be fairly good. These are +6 perception rolls at advantage, and she's failing them. Really not happy about that.
A trap. Just as I expected.
Some shit over there, another tripwire.
What's cooking?
Really?
This is no fun at all. Yes.
Fucking team.
I can't waste any more time.
All right.
Step carefully. There's a trap.
Old hag guy nailed it. Where is it? I have no idea because I can't see it. Now me as the player just failed another perception roll. Okay, we're disarming that one. So we can see that one. If you walk around, I'm gonna fucking scream. Okay. The dog walked over here, right? We would never ring a gong while we are secretly exploring their house.
Still in shadow.
If you insist.
Invisible me. Unheard, unseen.
Team.
Bad for one's back, this.
Fucking team.
Keeping my head down.
The broom is clearly trapped. Alright, well, if we'd found one, we would have set it off. So there's probably just a bunch more fireworks set around the side. So what is going on down here now? We spent 20 minutes wandering around fucking triggering traps with our mind. Let's find out.
Should mind my step.
it? A young cave bear, killed and stuffed before its teeth were fully grown.
Bunch of musical instruments. A lot of balls. Got it. He's a bard, so what?
Bit of caution never hurt.
What's that noise? Traveler's Guide to Sword Coast, the Outer City. Don't really want to just open random shit in a basement. It's a waste of my time. Soul Coins, a treatise. So they should make their way promptly while paying strict attention to any valuables on their person and see about presenting themselves at one of the main entrances to the lower city, such as the famed Basilisk Gate. Once entry has been secured, they consider themselves in the city proper. So we're not in the city proper. We know that. We're in some fucking shitty outskirts. Instructions for donation. Sounds interesting. Let's have a look at that. What's in the crates? A lot of toy blocks for some reason. What's he doing? Running a charity here? Might be. Gift for refugees only. Please distribute. Okay.
Soldier. Quiet.
It's probably the optimal pathing, right? Okay. No, I did not tell you to. No. I didn't tell you to interact with that. I told you to interact with that.
My time in the shadows. Tool will do the trick.
Blackmail letter. Now we're talking. Package will be waiting for you at Felliger's. You better not be late again, or we'll start to wonder if you're really as committed as you claim to be. Pick it up, put it in the teddy bears, make the donation. It couldn't be simpler, really. If it's still here this time tomorrow, we'll stuff you in with it. As you well know, with plenty to spare. We'll stuff you with it.
Might be worth checking off his donations. Looks like his generosity's compromised.
Agreed. Might be worth helping ourselves to his gold, too. Yoink. Alright. Checking his donations. Infernal contracts and bargains. Okay.
Never wanted the easy path.
Alright, I don't know why we'd want to fire Amber. I think it's just money. So we take. Yoink. Okay. Alright, but we got what we came for. Which is we're digging for the dirty secrets of this gentleman. Because that's what we do. So these blocks are a scam, is what we're learning. But what are they? Drugs? Magic items? Paris? I don't want to take... What the fuck did I just pick up? Box of fireworks deals 8... It's a fireball. It's a 52-pound fireball. Alright. Seems reasonable. We'll take one of those. What else is down here? Is he putting explosives in children's toys? I don't think he's putting explosives in children's toys. I guess it's possible. I think he is involved. I mean, it was a blackmail letter. I think he's involved with that thieves guild that was bullying him. Something's going on. All right.
Oh, something good here, I hope.
Chisel set, lyre, backpack, training sword, wooden sword, ball, more crates, music box, fire amber. There's too many things to loot in his house. I don't want to loot all his house. I want to go talk to him again, see if we can get to the bottom of this. Take a quick look there. Founding of Baldur's Gate sounds terribly uninteresting. Go a quick chit chat with them. So we were rummaging in your basement, and we found some things. You want to talk about those things?
You again. Did you need something?
Found some sinister things in your basement.
Sinister? Nonsense! Those are experimental toys. Guaranteed to bring a smile to the face of even the unhappiest child. They're extremely precious. And you shouldn't be poking around in my workshop and tampering with them.
True, but... Probe his mind. Oh, I don't have enough information apparently. Let's detect thoughts. We probe his mind.
Keep it together, Arthur. There's no evidence that links this back to you. And you definitely locked the basement before you left.
Yes, you locked the basement, but it didn't help. Whatever you're up to, it ends now. I'm taking you down. I'll get to this at the bottom of one way or another.
Really?
Okay. I don't know why we're suddenly taking the moral high ground with him. I just mostly want to know what the fuck's going on.
Did they take my grandmother's candelabra?
We did bring the note. It's on Karlik. But honestly, what do we say anyway? I don't understand why he's not cooperating yet. We don't have enough information, apparently. I feel like we could have enough information if I just read one of these private thoughts that he's got scattered all over the house. Why won't it show me sightlines anymore? Oh, it does. Okay.
Should mind my step.
Wait, where did his private musing go? A quest marker too? Found a blackmail letter in a toy maker's cellar. Something dangerous has been placed inside. Toys donated to refugees. We should find them and quickly. And you think there's a quest marker here? Yeah, I feel like, where the fuck did the private musings go? Wasn't there another one right over here? So weird, he doesn't turn around or anything. Oh, you think it's on the next floor up? That could make some sense. Explains why I can't find it here. Just clipping through the walls, I guess. All right.
Moving ahead.
Did they take my grandmother's candelabra?
Better be cautious. Maybe I should stay crouched forever. With a flick of the wrist.
Give me a couple more minutes. You can spoil if I'm still looking in a couple of minutes and I'm bored. At the moment, I think we'll find it. Unfinished love story.
I go away for a few days and the place is ruined.
Pretty valuable shirt.
Time to press ahead.
I wonder if we need more information from a different location. Seems useful. Madame Amira.
Where is my candelabra? They take my grandmother's candelabra?
Don't know what that's about. Go. I feel like he was surprisingly well put together when we confronted him with this blackmail letter. To be fair, we have no fucking clue what's going on, so I suppose it makes some sense that he's not particularly concerned by what we have to think. Secret Societies of the Sword Coast. Harper's Shadow Druids. The Order of Clurd. And the Dark Justiciars. Okay. Could poke our head back down into the basement just to see what it does, having picked up this information from him. Like, maybe we can actually investigate the toys after that point. Now, I don't know why we're allowed to run around in his house right now after resolving the... Is my imp gonna, like, bust through the doors?
Out of sight, out of mind.
My grandmother's candelabra?
I want to examine the toys, see what's in them.
They can be subtle sometimes.
Can I do that? No.
On my way.
Alright, chat, I will ask for this spoiler. Do I need to go to a different location or can it be resolved here? Read journal. Where? Open hand temple, by the way. Yeah, I know. The journal said it's in the toys, but we just examined 2 different toys. Look at map. There might be a marker. Are you guys just guessing? Because if you don't know and you're just guessing, it's not very helpful because I'm also just guessing, and I feel like I've done a bunch of things you've just said. I think there's a specific toy. I mean, it'd be kind of weird if there was a specific toy. Unfinished stuffed bear.
I'm sure that...
It's not that. Alright, so maybe another another location. Okay.
A young cave bear, killed and stuffed before its teeth were fully grown.
He's a toy maker. It makes sense he's got unfinished stuff going on. I guess we can examine one more and then move on. Wait. Inside some mechanical what? The teddy bear toy has been decapitated. Inside some mechanical parts are visible. How joyous. I see. Never mind. Yeah, alright, not here then. Okay.
What path lies before me?
Alright, we'll go find it elsewhere then.
Let's see.
Can we just fast travel, by the way? No. Kind of weird that we can just explore his house with him right there. Feels broken.
Can't slow down. I'll give it a shot.
All right. So we'd like to find this monk to drop the amulet off at too.
The flaming fists are supposed to protect you're a true Baldurian, I can tell. You must understand why we need to keep these strays out of our city.
Out with the interlopers. You're not even from here. It's the most diverse city. You're not even from here.
Excuse me? I was born inside the city walls, a Baldurian through and through. Wherever you're from, clearly they don't teach manners.
We already established I'm from Baldur's Gate. Just had that conversation. So this is still a refugee camp, huh? We want to talk to the dog? Let's talk to the dog.
Oh, gods! Are they gonna see it? What happens if they don't see it?
Sit. Want to play some fetch? Who's a good dog? You're a good dog.
Yes! Oh, goodness, yes! I am a good dog! Fantastic stuff!
Look at the
Oh,
bow.
yes, you're lovely.
Okay. Good talk, dog.
Someplace we can wash our clothes yet.
Alright, where are we going? Mansion Requisition Barn. Requisitioned Barn. Seems like a place we should go. Maybe the guards are still unconscious too because we haven't rested. Seems useful. There's a lot of blood here. We don't know what happened. Seems like they probably had an accident, slipped, fell. Donation record, refugee arrival record, letter of complaint. They wouldn't let me interact with stuff in public like this last time. Alright, let's go poke around. Alright, there's one guard in here though, right? Do we have to help him fall on something too? Nestor's warning. You gonna stay over there? No, you're patrolling, of course.
This calls for careful footwork.
What does F do? I didn't kill the guard. Guard is unconscious. Open crate. Crate of vegetables. Crate of fruit. Wooden crate. Crate. Lots of wooden crates. Perhaps it's in one of these. I don't even know why we're doing this. Don't we have other things like fucking mind flayers to deal with?
Breathe deep and move.
Wooden barrel.
Need to find a way forward.
Pile of sacks, wooden. Okay, maybe there's nothing on this side, or maybe I need to open more of these crates. I'm trying to avoid just opening every fucking crate. trunk looks promising. He doesn't mind us being in here, apparently. Donations chest. Where is he?
Still breathing, despite everything.
What's the story?
Don't want to think about why my eye is itching. A couple turns should do it.
That's not really what I'm here for. Music box. Lyre crate. The many tales. Okay. Crates.
Open up.
Can you please give me a hug? Bet your arms would be so snug.
Very sketchy. How the fuck did we get here? We found the donated toys mentioned by the blackmail against Arthur. He put explosives inside them. We can tell those have explosives in them from just clicking the crate? I examined like 5 toys in his basement and didn't get shit.
This is quite clearly a restricted area, citizen. You can mull over your mistake in a cell. Come with me.
What the fuck was that? Seriously, what was that? Is this quest just like insanely broken, or am I like stumbling into stuff? Did we miss a perception roll? Like, the team was over there. I don't see perception rolls. This is Act 3. Quest was broken for you. Alright, I guess we try to finesse that slightly more. I don't really care about the outcome. We've already knocked out guards. We can knock out more guards. It's not really a big deal for me, but I'd also wouldn't mind doing that without having to kill all the guards. Yeah, I'm a little bummed about the polish so far of the Act 3 stuff. It doesn't make any sense for me, the interaction with the bard himself, the toy maker himself, like why he was so cool with us just running around his house. Doesn't really make any sense to me with this guard here. Like, I don't know. Ah, shit, we didn't save for a while either, apparently. Rip. Alright, we'll go over there. We know where to look now.
Wonder if the gods are watching me.
Yeah. Wasn't bugged for you? Look at you.
Mind my step.
Anything you want for supper?
Okay. Come back after a long rest. Oh, we'll just wander over there and see if we get a perception roll and then see. I don't know why I need a long rest. You guys think I need to interact with these guards? I don't think I do.
Stay alert. That's a trap.
Hey, good looking.
Hypothetically, I should be able to disarm this without triggering everything. It looks like there was just a perception roll last time. We didn't have these people standing around it weren't close enough last time for some reason. So if it doesn't explode, we should be fine, right? Then we can go talk to what's his face. Not real happy about that, but sure.
Can you please give me a hug?
Surprise-based teddy bear. Okay. We were in turn-based mode last time. It didn't trigger. Okay. So we disarmed it. So we should be able to un-turn-based, head this way. Alright. Don't care about sneaking because this guard doesn't give a shit that we're here. So we should be able to just run right back and deal with what's-his-face.
These boots have seen everything.
This is quite clearly a restricted area.
You have not
citizen.
cared a single
You can mull over your
time
mistake in a cell.
when I've been
Come with
here.
me.
What are you caring for now? What are you talking about? We've been wandering around in front of you like for 10 minutes. No, he didn't see me open shit. It's not always my fault when something bugs, chat. It's not always an explanation besides it's just stupid. It's just bugged, right? Like, that is the explanation. That is often the explanation.
Herman, is that you?
Alright, so what... Where is this from? Have we opened it yet? We have not disarmed it yet. Okay. So it needs to be split. Actually, everybody get together. Come over. I don't even know where. Here, I guess? Where's the non-restricted area? Everybody goes to there.
Don't waste a step.
And he just doesn't care right now? He doesn't give a shit. Hey, buddy. How's it going? Everyone okay? Everything okay? Is this area restricted? We fine here? You're good? Okay. I don't want to do this though. I don't want to be like loading and saving because I can't figure out what the interaction is going to be for like their behavior. Like this fight in of itself shouldn't have happened, right? They triggered us. They triggered an aggro on us without telling us that we weren't prohibited from an area. Like there was no reason to even know that I shouldn't have been in that area kind of deal. So it's kind of bizarre.
Alright. Still alive, so that's progress. Best be on my way.
So it feels like what's happening is it's just triggering for some reason off after interacting with that. It makes the area, makes the guard do something weird. Don't know why. It does.
Don't want to draw any attention.
So we just won't get caught then, I guess.
Can you please give me a hug?
Did that update the quest?
So snug.
Let's hope so. Alright, where is he, by the way? He's looking that way. Can we just get out of here, like, via, like, a teleport or something? No. Is there another way in, door-wise? No. I have Minor Illusion somewhere, but I'm pretty sure it breaks stealth to cast it.
These boots have seen everything.
Oh, we are full revealed right now. Let's not do that. Let's get into some dark light.
Vigilance breeds madness.
Nice and quiet now.
So are we just waiting? Yeah, I should be able to walk through that, right? Oh, it's full light there. That's all half light. Can I just walk to there? We get one perception check versus him, right? I don't know if that's okay or not. It depends where it goes. If it goes through the sunlight, we're fucked, so... And I'm pretty sure you trigger a stealth check even if you leap through things. We trigger con rolls on leaping through gas clouds. I can bonus act. I can full action dash while being stealth without breaking stealth, right?
Light on my feet.
Like it's well be done.
Okay.
Out of sight, out of mind. What path lies before me?
All right. So does that break the quest doing that? Because I don't think we saw a quest upgrade. We did. Okay. So that worked, I guess. Without us having to kill the guard if we just sneak in.
Is that blood? No, never mind.
I don't know, man. Feels kind of fucked.
Breathe deep and move.
I still don't even know why we want to do this quest. All right. We found some toys. Why are you trying to kill children?
Haven't you got anything better to do with your time than harass innocent craft? What? How? Nine hells. Whatever you think, you know, I'm sure some gold would help you to forget.
I'm here to see you're brought to justice. Keep your gold, I want answers. If I had gold, I would have gutted you and taken it. You're right, there isn't. Give me some gold, we'll call it quits. Keep your gold, I want answers.
I'm just a simple toy maker, an artisan. I don't know anything. They would have killed me if I refused to rig the toys. And they're definitely going to kill me now.
They, who's this they? Sounds like you're over your head. All right, get going. Who's they?
I can't tell you. I won't tell you.
Tell me who they are. You'll be dead before they even get to you.
All right. Just don't hurt me. The teddy bears were an experiment. My greatest invention. A clever little device in their chest allows them to speak. But there's more. Smoke powder inside the device. I collect packages from Valoga's fireworks in the lower city and stuff the bears with it. Not because I want to, because I have to. Otherwise, they'll kill me.
Okay. Someone told me who they are.
I don't know who's in charge, but it starts at the fireworks shop. That's where the packages come from. Go there, tell them Uncle Valoga sent you, and they'll show you the smoke powder. Lots of it. There. I told you what you wanted to know. Now, will you let me go?
His plea comes with an offering. A pass granting you access to the lower city.
Thanks, but I need your gold too. Okay.
Here, take it, all of it. I don't care. You'll never see me again, I promise.
All right, so we gotta pass into the city. All right. We have a location. We don't know who it is. We don't know what's going on. But at least we figured out what the fuck was going on with this guy. So that's good, I suppose. Chat, you guys seem a little disturbed that, you know, pessimists and Triple P going back and forth on this. 70% of the, 70% of the quests are going to be like this. And, how much gold did we get from him, by the way? I mean, that was playable in a kind of an awkward way. Alright, we're going to explore up here. This is northwest. I'm going to be mad as hell. Well, the other option is to restart, right? Or to do a different game kind of deal. And I'm certainly not prepared for a different game today, since we made the decision yesterday to keep playing. And I could do a restart, but I'm not sure it's going to be any better. We have no difficulty mods that I believe are particularly stable or particularly well set up for what we want to do. So what's the plan? Maybe the plan is just to play through it once and then make a decision, right? But we already had this discussion. We had this discussion 2 days ago. What's the point of coming back to it right now, right? We've had the conversation. Benji.
Stinks of cheese. How dare you? A necessity, good sir. So we have decided to protect you, dear patrons. No need to thank us. You'll be allowed in once I've done this batch. Next! Hello, hello, and welcome to the Circus of the Last Days. The finest extra play...
A circus! Can we go?
Why is a ghoul sniffing people? I've never heard of an extraplanar circus.
We travel from plane to plane, thrilling all blessed to see us. But enough of this. The circus is a place of joy. Not a problem, dear patron. Ah! Brain juice smells like piss and iron. No like. Oh, well, that's a first. Usually I'd allow you in, but in these times, I can take no chances. Move along. No
we can have this
circus for you.
conversation again in a second, but all right. I'm not threatening you or anyone else in the circus, I swear it. I actually been hired. Meet your new bard. Let me pass or I'll snap you in two. Sure, we can come to an agreement. I'm no threat to anybody. Open the door.
Yeah. Oh, damned if I'm not a sucker for big eyes and a heartfelt plea. Very well. Welcome to the Circus of the Last Days. Have fun and be sure to catch the star of our show, Dribbles the Clown.
Dude, they just give inspiration out. All right. Still not really here for the circus. I will go in there in a minute, but I'm looking for the... I want to do the resolve the monastery quest. We gotta find the monastery. The smith sounds useful. Okay. Yeah, chat, I've heard... oops, why are we still encumbered? Did we get another hand drum? No. Probably need to make some alchemy components. And is this... No, that's our gear. What are they? H to view. Tell me all about my recipes. No? Psychic resist. Angelic slumber we can craft now, motherfucker. And a bunch of healing pots, sure. Does that reduce weight, by the way? It does. Okay. There's not a general opinion that that Act 3 is totally unfinished. You know, I've seen the review videos linked to. I saw Ko's comments about it. I think his consensus with his thoughts were something like if Act 1 is a 10, Act 2 is a 9, Act 3 is a 6 or a 7, something like that. I've heard that some quests are broken. I've heard that I will be a little bit more annoyed with this zone than other zones. I've heard it's still very good and still worth playing. I don't have a great alternative for another run right now. Like, I have another set of characters I would like to play, and I wouldn't mind playing Act 1 and Act 2 again. So, certainly I wouldn't mind that again, but I'm not sure that it necessitates a restart here.
Welcome, adventurer. No doubt you came here to choose. Yes, I seem to have it. Why don't we see if we can find the perfect weapon for you?
How do you know it's my perfect weapon? Long as it comes with a very generous discount. Alright, show me what you have. Long as it comes with a very generous discount.
Weapons are... I provide a personalized service. Tell me, how do you like to kill?
Jesus Christ. To hum a funeral dirge and a sense of occasion.
I see. Playing to your strengths. Keeping things simple. And when you kill someone, what do you feel?
Powerful, untouchable, unstoppable, inspired. The rush of adrenaline does wonders for my creative process.
Killing holds no fear for you, does it? One more question, if you'll humour me. Do you think you could turn your weapon on those closest to you?
Perhaps if there are no other option.
There's a killer inside you, isn't there?
God damn it. Don't you have anything better to do?
Still rolling in the muck, I see.
Are you just literally everyone in this fucking town? I've talked to 4 people, you've been 2 of them.
Knows you have the Bone Lord's stone. Do not let him hiss hot air into your worm-weakened brain. Oh, you could kill him. Let him close and make him feel the tickle of... Remember, his throat spits lies, but my blade carves the truth.
She's toying with me.
No, she's...
What does she want?
I don't understand how she can be everyone right now. Like, can she be literally in multiple places at the same time?
You! Try attacking me when my back isn't turned, you bloody coward.
Fuck are you talking about? Oh, I see. I didn't attack you. I've been out there the whole time.
Don't dare lie to me. I saw you with my own eyes. I'm gonna knock that smirk right off your face.
Must have been attacked by my twin. He's a real handful. Try it and you'll be smiling without teeth the rest of your life. If you had a blow to the head, are you sure you're remembering correctly? Hallucinations, irrational anger, these are symptoms of serious head injury. You had a blow to your head, are you sure you're remembering correctly? Seems totally reasonable. Seems like a better lie than you've seen my twin. Excuse me.
Well, I'm sure it were you. I'm almost certain. Ah, God's be damned, I don't know. I'd have sworn, but my head's pounding. I don't remember. I need a bloody drink. Go on, clear off. I've seen enough of your face today.
I don't want to clear off. Chat, I guess I'll do this. I will keep into consideration the complaints about this act.
What do you want
now? And I will try to...
Down to the bloody shop. I've got work to do.
What shop? The shop's over there. I will try to evaluate maybe on our first couple hours of this act to see how it feels. If it feels like every quest is absolute dog shit, then we will we'll restart for Act 1, 2 with a different party and come back to it. Is the shop downstairs? Karlak, we're trying to sneak into his house. Can you come inside? Thanks. No, it's your turn, Lae'zel, to be a pain in my ass.
I've got a long road ahead.
Alright. I'm pretty sure this counts as not triggering aggro.
Locked from the other side.
Locked from the other side. Oh, interesting. The scimitar that Rivington Rat brought in yesterday is the third weapon made of infernal iron I've purchased in the last month. The only infernal weapons I've seen have been here. Sold them all pronto. Where are these diabolic weapons coming from? Yeah, we're just in your house.
These boots have seen everything.
Letter from the fulfilled heart and iron hand gnomes our grievances. What's dearest so-and-so?
It's locked from the other side.
Okay. to figure out what's going on there. Yes, I tend to explore prior to quests as well, and I'm a little concerned about how that's going to do, if it's going to break all the quests open. For sure.
Light on my feet.
Hi, welcome to the Rivington. Hi. Want a blade? Or maybe a spear? You look like you know how to use a spear. By spear. What'd you say? Yep, that's me.
Looks like he's having a bit of a rough time.
All right. Hey, is there anything else I can do for you?
Quite a little arse look, aren't you? Let's see if I can help boost your sales figure. Show me what you got.
Oh, yay!
The shield shrouds the wearer with force conduit at the start of the combat. The entity has damage while takes damage while 5 or more turns deals force damage back. It's another +1 to our plate armor. Our plate is currently on. Lazaldo is not wearing heavy armor. Another unarmed armor. Or not unarmed, but unarmored armor. 15 temp HP when you raise. Reduce all incoming damage by 2. When the wearer is struck by a melee attack, the attacker takes 1 piercing. The Dancing Breeze. It is a extra reach finesse weapon. It's a finesse glaive. That's a two-hander finesse weapon. I've never seen a two-hander finesse weapon. I didn't even think you could have two-handed finesse weapons. With fucking brace on it too. Yeah, we can sneak attack with that. We can sneak attack with a two-hander. Okay, we want that. Your sneak attacks deal additional 1 to 4 force damage, which I don't know why they represent that as 1 to 4. That's a D4 is what that is, a 1 to 4. So it is a dice roll, so it does get re-rolled by all the stuff that re-rolls. Dex even more broken? That doesn't make Dex more broken. It makes our Rogue Splash more broken, right? Because you can finesse his Dex or Strength. Just whichever you have more of. This is just all generic stuff, I think. That's not generic. What is it? You're considered proficient with this armor while wearing it. Whereas 2 bonus to initiative rolls and advantage on Dex saves. So it's 16 AC. Don't have to have proficiency. Gain +1 bonus to initiative rolls and advantage on perception ability checks. We should just fucking have that. In combat, you deal an additional 1d6 necrotic damage against creatures you haven't taken a turn yet. It's a +1. Why are we using this? Because we like the AC. And what's Karlach using right now? If we took this armor off, she's got advantage on ability checks and 3 bonus initiatives. Really nice. There's so many good pieces of equipment in this game. It's actually wild. It's too bad too, because all the fights don't get any harder. I mean, we obviously want this thing. This thing's fucking nuts. I'm a little tempted by that sword too. Mostly because I get my shield slot back on the halfling. But I could dual wield Karlach. I don't know why I'd want to dual wield Karlach though. You just want my bonus attack damage. I mean, it's possible to take bonus attacks for extra attacks. You only get sneak attack on a single round. I like the shield on her. But I could be done with Eagle Barb too. We could take we could go to drop the shield and go to Bear Barb. could pick harder fights if you want to and know where they are. Yeah. It's not that... I don't know how to describe it. I want to be able to play with the system they've given me. So if they give me a system full of cool loot and easy multi-classing and interesting subclasses and interesting homebrews, I want to be able to figure out how to make that system work for me, right? If I break the system by interacting with the system, that's a game design problem, right? If I'm too strong relative to the game with their rules, that's them. That's their problem, right? So can I artificially make it harder for myself? Well, we do that a lot, but it gets boring at some point. Do I want to take off all my weapons and go into every fight naked? Do I just take a round off every fight? You know what I mean? Like you can make any artificial difficulty you want. It's just not particularly fun to do so. We definitely want these two. Can't believe there's a finesse two-hander. Does that mean I can great weapon attack with a finesse weapon? Does that really mean that? I don't even know how to interact with that. It seems insane. It's a spear too. So hypothetically, this means I could generate advantage. There's a million ways we can do it, but the barbarian literally can just take advantage of every attack if she wants. And if I generate advantage, I can brace, where I get damage dice twice. And then we can just be like, oh, dump on them with fucking force critical damage dice twice. Sneak attack spear. So wild, man. Okay. I mean, maybe this item is really heavily priced, right? But we have what exactly? 16,000 gold. I don't want to shoot $500 arrows. Why is she salty with us? Oh, it's just not. It's 0.
Want more? Want less? Wanna sell? Wanna buy? You know where I am. Bye!
Why are we not allowed to look at the display case? Funny thing is, shields are really good too. So it's like it's not even like if everything is broken, nothing is broken except for the problem of their fights are not broken.
Softer than a whisper.
She can't see this apparently.
My hand slipped.
It's a racket, is what it is.
If there's nothing in it. Isn't there a +1 shield on the wall we were looking at a second ago? Where'd it go? Problem is the AI is not utilizing the broken system. I don't think that's the problem. I think the AI is pretty decent. They do a lot of burst damage. They have a lot of unique and interesting abilities. Occasionally they do something stupid, but I've had AI push me off ledges and that kind of shit, right? I really don't feel like it's that at all. I feel like they just power creep the players too hard.
They work for the guild. Give them a piece of your mind and pieces of your body will be washing up in Grey Harbor tomorrow.
Huh? You guys are real down on the AI. That's funny. I haven't found it to be that bad. Occasionally it does something really stupid, but most of the time it seems fine.
There must be something.
Giving enemies more stats is a really boring solution.
By orders of Lord Gortash, refugees are no longer allowed in the city. Turn around.
I'm not a refugee.
Well, do you have the means to support yourself?
Did she ask if I have 200 gold? Yeah.
Right. Article 30.1.5 of the Council's Decree on Extraordinary Wartime Measures. I am confiscating that. The city thanks you for your contribution. Your name?
I need my name. You scam me, give me my money back. What do you need my name?
I'm doing the questioning here. Last time.
Where the fuck are my bard abilities here?
Name?
I'm getting railroaded in this conversation super hard with no way to do anything interesting conversationally. Daisy Dewdrop Fluffington.
Well met, Citizen Fluffington.
Thanks.
Your parasite
giant robot.
stirs. From the construct, you feel connection, resonance.
What is that thing?
I am a Steel Watcher, Citizen. Here to serve the people of Baldur's Gate in the name of Lord Enver Gortash.
State your business.
Oh, we're starting this conversation again? Didn't she just tell me I couldn't come in? And now I have bard options, which I didn't have a second ago. Is that another bug? Super fucking easy. Check, too. Oh, it's just gonna tell me they're not letting anybody in for any reason.
Uh-huh. Eyes open, body still.
Do as she says. I don't understand. Didn't she just tell us that we're not getting in, took our money, and then we interacted with this? And now what is going on here? Like, if I look at the dialogue history, what the fuck just happened? All right, so hold on. Let me just read through this real quick. Refugees aren't allowed in. I'm a refugee. Do you have the means to support yourself? I do. I have 200. All right, well, I'm taking your 200 for war stuff. What's your name? Why do you need my name? I'm doing the questioning here. What's your name? Tell her my name. Obviously a fake name. The Steel Watcher intervenes and says, well met. The narrator tells us that we understand that the construct is controllable via the parasite in some way. And I ask, what is that thing? It answers. And then the girl says, state your business. The gauntlet. We already talked to her. We told her our business. We're trying to get into the fucking city. And now what's she doing? Eyes open, body still. You think it's frisking me? Could be. Why? Do as she says and stand still. Okay.
Behind the Watcher's gaze, a presence awakens. You are seen. You are known.
Whoa. My engine, it's almost, I don't know, buzzing.
I'll talk about the difficulty stuff in a second, chat. I disagree very much that
Your
giving
party's
enemies more
prior
stats makes for fun
transgressions
gameplay.
are reflected in its stare, as witnessed by the cult's ever-alert, scrying eyes. It has heard the howls of slaughtered goblins. It has seen the deep shadows of Grimforge, and the stone floors left bloodied. It knows the cold walls of Moonrise Towers, and the cultists who fell there. The Watcher speaks directly into your mind with a voice like poisoned honey.
You are marked for special treatment. Not simply an enemy of the people, but an enemy of the Absolute. Come quietly, or die.
Jesus. Consent to arrest? Absolutely not. Ready yourself for a fight? I guess. These are my options. I walk up to the gate.
Please comply now, citizen. I will interpret any further hesitation as resistance.
Eat this, you pile of junk!
Villains, take heed.
God damn it all!
Recovery is imminent.
Bastards, or I'll have your head!
Stelmane is dead. This does not bode well.
Alright. Wait, what just happened? Run away? No, it's not the wrong way. We ran. You think you run? You think you're at the edge of a city, full of these things, and we should run in? Oh, it does say actually literally they fled. We should follow them. So some kids intervened. Apparently stunned him with their gnomes. I guess maybe they weren't kids. I don't know. I would never run in there. I always run out. That seemed very much like giving us a distraction and get away. Okay. I guess. Kind of weird interactions. Alright. Some talk about difficulty in chat. Happy to have that conversation. What do I think they should do for difficulty? I think they should increase the number and diversity of the enemies and the enemy abilities. Why doesn't more stats work? Because more stats makes for absolutely tediously boring gameplay, such as the Owlcat games, where they do not have a good difficulty in both of those games for the entire series, which is as soon as you understand the system entirely breaks because all their difficulty scaling is just HP and AC and DC, which means you have these fights where you can't hit anything except for like a very small portion of numbers. All your builds need to be optimized for max AC and max attack, and it just ends up with these super boring fights. Like, enemies have so much hit points, all your AoEs don't do anything. Mages, all the direct damage spells become useless. It's just buff spells because you're direct damaging something when it's like a tenth of their health as opposed to like a half or a third of their health is not worthwhile. Any DC roll has to have 15 stacked ways to reduce that. It just gets so boring. It becomes the worst type of optimization. So how do you get around that? You can't do it by just adding HP, DC, or AC to a fight as a whole and just taking like 3 enemies and scaling them all the way up to like super meat bags with a bazillion AC and immune to every spell. It makes for super boring encounters. What you have to do is you have to add more things to the encounter to make it more interesting. Either mechanics such as at certain rounds things come in, or more enemy types, or the things the enemies are doing changes on higher difficulties. So it's, you know, that kind of thing. And you can't do that without game design, right? It's just, this is why I'm a little dubious of the difficulty mods that exist right now for Baldur's Gate 3, because I'm pretty sure it's just going to push us straight into that territory of boring gameplay. And I don't want that. The storyline is so good in this game, and the combat encounter setup is so good in this game. It'd be really nice if the combat itself was good enough in this game. Alright, I'm confused here. Chat tells me I can just walk through this now. There's no way I can just walk through this. I just saved. I'm just gonna check the hypothesis. There's no way we could just walk through this now. Jesus Christ. I did say I was gonna evaluate Act 3. I think that's another bug, right? Or not a bug, but like a totally unbelievable interaction. Oh man, that's brutal. Because it was a, you know, if they want to force an interaction here, which they did by the way that was set up, I think when we go through the dialogue trees on that, I think they're forcing an interaction on us, the watcher identifying us. And if they want to then save us through that forced interaction with the gnomes, which is what they did, it should just be a forced thing. Your character should just flee in with the gnomes. But this is just miserable, right? Because now it's like we have the worst. This just breaks the immersion entirely. I could talk to the guard right now, but what's the upside of it, right? Like, we forced them to fight us now?
This unit is damaged, citizen. This unit is damaged, citizen.
Sad part is I'm not even done in there, but I guess we go find a waypoint. Really? If I talk to the guard? Alright, I'm gonna try it now because chat's telling me some bizarre outcome.
I want to have a word.
Okay, this is the girl who a second ago wouldn't give us time of day for any reason. Just stole 200 from us. Jesus. Yeah, that's it's another broken interaction. It's not writing, it's not a writing problem. It's a, dude, I don't even know what to call it. It's how their quests fit together with the environment here. Yeah, trigger progression, something like that. Scripting, some version of that. Hey, Ashley. You want to look at our brain? Our brain is rotten. We're squirming with the things. But I'm finding Act 3 to be almost unplayable right now, which is kind of ridiculous. But we're like 0 for 2 for like quests. Trying to decide if I want to play it at all. Act 3. Yeah, I'm sure there's many ways in, chat. But that interaction doesn't seem like a reasonable way in.
Finest fish caught this morning. What'll it be? Come back soon. Fresh catch every day, guaranteed.
What a dream. Fresh fish. Is that a waypoint? It is. Okay. First time you enter the barracks during your military service, your commanders have to leave logic outside the base. That's funny.
You look like someone whose soul needs feeding. Care to buy some art? Do come again.
Yeah, I don't know, chat. That's 0 for 2 so far of quests. It's pretty brutal.
Fruit, vegetables. What can I do? If you're hungry, you know where to find me.
We had that major patch yesterday, which fixed a bunch of stuff, and a lot of it was Act 3 stuff. But it didn't fix either of those, did it?
Now here's someone who... Stop. Now you've just sampled some of Baldur's Gate's finest incense. Delicious, no? Aren't they just? What can I do for you, sir? Everything alchemical from potions to poisons. Just do make sure you read the label before quaffing.
Yeah, a ton of vendors. But the last thing I need right now is more equipment or gear. Like, we're already so loaded up with incredibly powerful items.
Seems simple enough.
Alright, I would like to find the follow-up for the toys. Could be interesting. Aren't we supposed to talk to... I guess we could talk to the Ox, maybe? Since we smuggled them into the city? Let's try that. How do I talk to the Ox? We're not in the city yet? Oh, I assumed we were in the city. Okay. There people around here? Can get up onto the roof. I just saw it too, I think. This is Worms. Oh, this is Worms Crossing. Oh, I see. It does say on the mini map too. Alright, not in sight of anybody. All those people downstairs. keep me out is correct. Can't go in there.
Best be on my way.
Yes, I can. Let's have some privacy in here, please.
Maybe I should stay crouched forever.
Bunch of components.
With every breath, a purpose.
Okay. You missed Shovel. Have you talked to Shovel? Shovel is a very vulgar guy.
Taking my time in the shadows.
Crawler mucus. Kill your active weapon with poison. Target must eat a con save or become paralyzed or poisoned. Shut up. Alright, weird little spot. Okay, I don't know why we're robbing houses. Bard things, I guess. Alright, are we worried about these steel watchers? The last one like read our mind and identified us. Maybe they don't want to be near them. I'd like to find this monastery too. Steel Watch Foundry. It's kind of interesting. It might be where they create them. Let's go explore, I guess.
Watching me.
And the dinner with my parents.
Another quake. What's going on?
Enjoyed it.
It's the Elder Brain. There's something happening to it.
I haven't missed the circus. We've just skipped it for a moment.
Let's have a look.
No, I don't want to open the crate. Don't click on it. Oh my god. Okay. I almost aggroed the entire area.
Trying to climb up one, you madman! How else was I supposed to see their optics?
Monastery was before the gates. Uh-oh.
2. That seems like a lot.
I mean, we have the waypoint here. We can just travel out and travel back in. I was just exploring. Alright, chat. Need a quick break. Back in a second. I'm right back.
It's got private rooms, music, and all-round pleasant folks, from what I've heard.
And if a patron confuses me for a member of staff,
I'd probably break his nose. Good luck.
Alright, chat. Let's have a little look around then. I'd like to resolve the monastery quest. I wouldn't mind seeing what the circus has. I wanted to see what the city was like. I feel like we're on 2 strikes for this act right now. Which is, we already had 2 kind of big immersion breaking, like, interactive bugs coming in. I really don't want this full experience to be like that. I don't like seeing the holes in the game for the single player RPGs. I don't really like single player RPGs by and large, and seeing the hole, unless they are combat oriented, and then seeing the holes are kind of unpleasant. Alright, so this is just as you guys called it, a bridge town. What is this? Oh, this is the brothel or whatever it's called. I see where Kithric Voss is. Yeah, go poke our head in. I thought he'd be in Baldur's Gate, but this is not Baldur's Gate. This is prior to that, I guess. How do I get in? Where's the door? I guess, can't we just go in the front? We have to pick the lock and go in the back? There's a door. But you're locked.
What does it feel like?
Oh, I assumed it was a bar. Or a brothel, rather. Shouldn't I just be able to walk in? Why is the... Alright, game. You gonna let me see where I need to go? Yeah, but it's great they have multiple levels. That's very cool. But where's the... but I need the camera to cooperate so I can find the multiple levels.
Is there anything done?
2 was such a bargain. That seems like a lot.
I mean, you're saying the entrance is right by the waypoint, but the waypoint's here. That's like 6 buildings, or 3 buildings away, right? We're on the other side of the street over here looking for the entrance to this. I guess we're 1 over. We need to go 1 more to the left. Left here being south.
You are not wearing armor to meet my mother and father.
This isn't the building either. There's no quest marker in here. Well, let's go into the building at the very least. Get it revealed so we can see what it is. So we can maybe find the other one. This is Sharess's caress. But the quest marker for that is on the other side. Alright. Well, there's stairs up and stairs down. We'll check up first, I guess. Locked doors, but they aren't coded as off limits. Kind of weird. Alright.
With a flick of the wrist.
This is just how you get in. Also not coded as something that's red. I can just take this.
That's a friendly looking shadow.
Okay. Archducal Coronation Admission Pass, not
just out of view.
Off limits. Which encumbers us somehow. Still unencumbered. Thought gold had weight. All right, what's running on? This is, what's causing all the weight problems here? Quest items are starting to get heavy. It's kind of funny. Yeah, but I don't know which ones I can get rid of because game never tells us. I'd love to not be carrying that. Put that on Lae'zel, I suppose. Carrying some lumps of iron. And maybe these could go somewhere else too. I don't know. I want these here though. I kind of want to use these.
Assume nothing.
It's probably enough, right? Okay.
Better make my next move.
Why not take level 2 fighter if I take level 1 fighter?
Lovely.
I
Nice.
like want to. This is a bad way of asking a question, isn't it? This is a terrible way of asking questions. Why not? Well, because there's other things is the answer to why not. Oh, we're gonna get some thirsty gameplay. In this case, the why not is I want the bard progression. What are we walking in on?
Am I beautiful?
More than beautiful. You are the aurora stretched across the north skies. You are the fruit.
They're just chill with us being here.
Your parasite stirs, and you gaze at the nymph through the flaming fist's hungry eyes. Your muscles shiver with her longing. Your skin burns with her heat.
What's wrong, Jara?
What are you? Wait. I know you.
You aren't safe. Get out of here now. Looks fun. Mind if I join? Whoever you think I am, you're mistaken. This looks personal. I should leave. I feel like number 4 is what we should go with, but okay. Do we know who Fist Jara is? Man, I'm ugly. Hey, it's not cool, man. Insulting the streamer. We are a very, very handsome halfling with perfect skin and a belly that says we party. I don't know what you're talking about. All right. What are we doing here? This looks personal. However you think I am, I'm mistaken. You're mistaken. Yeah, but who is she? All right, fine.
Your
So-
face. The Absolute has shown me.
Jara, what's going on? Who's this man?
And what's he doing in our bedroom? Jesus.
Your head screams in agony. The change has come. Pustules boiling beneath your skin, your bones twisting, your flesh rupturing. And suddenly, silence.
We're gonna get blamed for this, aren't we?
What's happening?
Baby Mind Flayer. All right. The Absolute are aware of us. What happened to Lae'zel? Just out of turn order, I see. Okay.
I won't give in.
She was minding her own business. She was, well, she was trying to have sex, and we got right in the middle of it. Sorry, I was just trying to find the. I was just trying to find the entrance to your establishment. It wasn't well marked.
I smell blood.
All right, what are we doing here? All right.
Knees high.
I don't even think this one was locked. I think it was the other one that was locked, wasn't it? I have no idea.
I can't even catch my breath.
Are we gonna do something to this Mind Flayer? Do we care? care? It's got 65 health. We don't care at all, do we?
Cutting to the chase.
Fuck yes.
Should have poisoned first.
With the weave.
26. Do I want to give her a turn? Not really.
Knight to king 5.
Of course, she's counterspell. Guess we're giving her a turn. Feels bad.
I wonder if this is worth the cost.
Slow. I don't think I care about slow. Other concentration broken from the dot tick. Sweet.
Taste my fury.
Performing bard dance.
Enough waiting.
All right, kind of weird.
Blood.
Hells. I'd heard tales of mind flayers. Talons sharp as daggers and tentacles yet more fearsome. But no tale did justice to its ethereal beauty. It floats like a butterfly. Its blood shimmers like silver.
True. I think could have killed you and you're musing on its beauty. Your client's dead. I thought you'd be more upset. One word, yuck. You're they are beautiful indeed and most lethal. I mean, I guess if you're into tentacles, they're beautiful. Let's agree. They're beautiful indeed and most lethal.
Is it not in the Illithid's barbarity that we find its splendor? Your eyes are no less monstrous, I assure you. A lesser woman.
She's good
may
at her
be
job, is what we're learning.
But I am no lesser woman.
Her gaze intensifies. Your breath quickens and your heart skips a beat.
I think
The
we're being
woman's senses
magicked.
are heightened and her fire stoked. The mind flare is no mere curiosity, but an object of desire.
Creature aroused you, didn't it? I think turn you on disgusting. Well then, I'm glad you're safe. The creature aroused you, didn't
Why
it?
should I deny it? My urge is as natural as the grape upon the vine.
What does that mean?
But perhaps there are other flavors that might satisfy my palate.
Can you just give me a few coins instead? Wait, that's the wrong direction of this transaction. What did you have in mind?
Rapture. Close your eyes and listen.
I don't know about this.
Free your mind.
I'm being scammed. I get no bardic offerings here? Ah, chat. Are we finally gonna get pulled into thirsty from accidental? We might be. All right, close eyes and listen.
You see only darkness. Her voice shines through it, warmer than the sun, yet cooler than night.
The all-being. Here, there is no suffering. Here, you want for nothing. Here, you are anything. You have one word. Tell me, what will you be?
Oh, I was gonna go with red. All right. Revered, contented, powerful, rich. Revered, contented, powerful, rich.
You are more than rich. You are the picture of luxury.
Yeah, Liza, I'm with you.
Your nakedness cloaked in the robes of thrice-combed silk, woven with silver and golden threads. 13 castles, each encircled by 13 fertile gardens.
What the fuck is going on?
Platinum coins spill forth from 13 and 30 coffers.
Your flesh shivers, your heart bursts. True ecstasy for one fleeting moment.
Open your eyes. I'll remember you, and you'll remember me.
All right. Well, chat, next time we kill a mind flayer, remind me, and I'll bring the corpse in here and see what happens with her for an interaction. Because that was a very unexpected, just random moment of her. I don't even know what she's doing. Like, I have no clue. What was that? Alright. Check buff. We got a buff from that? You're lying. There's no way we got a buff. You are lying. Oh no, you're not. Rapture. Affected entity has 1d6 bonus to attack rolls, attack rolls, ability checks, and saving throws until the next long rest. Alright, in which case, the rest of the team goes, excuse me?
Action.
Let's have a chat ourselves.
I'm afraid I'm not taking new clients.
This is the downside of the bard being your primary interaction point. None of the stat bonuses matter.
I have a lot on my mind and, well, in it.
Alright.
One day I'll catch a break.
What a bizarre interaction. Okay. Can we maybe find the door to the playstyle, or is it just gonna be more people fucking mind flayers and not knowing it? Only one way to find out, I guess. There? Who's Robertson Silt? Why is he up top?
Name the price. Is there anything done?
Hey, it's Raphael.
I much prefer
Talking to Kithric Voss. Oh, these two together can't be good news. All right, let's go have a chat.
You must hear me, devil. I will do whatever it takes. Give you anything you ask.
There is only one thing in this world that I desire. You do not have it, and you never will.
The Kithrak. What deal would he make with this devil?
Oh, Lae'zel, all your idols.
You must help me, Raphael. For the sake of my people.
Hush now, Voss. These guests may not know it yet, but they want the same thing that you do. And unlike you, they have something of value to offer in return.
Lae'zel, Talak Magir. The devil holds the key to freeing the Gith people. Right here, right now. You could seal our fate. Whatever you discuss with this devil, I must hear of it. Find me below in the tap room, once you're loosed from his claws.
Interesting to see him so humble in front of the devil, like
I'm
begging.
glad you came. Not to my door, not yet, but to the final reckoning. One more thing before we begin, though.
the first time since the Nautiloid, your mind is clear. It's unsettling.
You just cure me of the tableau with a click of your fingers. I feel empty. What did you do? Another party trick. Show me something real. I feel empty. What did you do?
I gave you back your privacy by shutting that illithid in your pocket out of your mind. It can't hear us.
Huh. What's the catch?
I trust the illithid more than I trust you. True. Then speak freely. Tell me why you brought me here. Clever, but when we first met, you promised me a cure. This isn't a cure. Let's go with 2.
I brought you here because I'm true to my word. And I can make all of this tadpole business go away. Which means you and your lovely friends can remain blessedly free of tentacles. Unless some have already sprouted in places I can't see.
What's he implying?
Let us speak plain. I'll admit, you've impressed me. I wasn't sure you'd make it this far. But no matter how far you come, you're still on the road to ruin. A road that leads directly to a confrontation with the Elder Brain. At best, it will kill you and everyone else in this city. At worst, it will assimilate you, and you won't have enough free will left to even wish you were dead.
True.
You have the key to destroying it in the palm of your hand, though.
The Astral Prism, the Emperor, Orpheus. Well, it's not the Astral Prism or the Emperor, so...
Very perceptive. Yes. I can give you the means to break him free.
I could have broken free already if I wanted.
Speak, devil. We're listening.
Orpheus guards try to kill me. He's dangerous. Why would I want him free? I'm going with 3.
I suppose you'd rather suck on the Emperor's tentacles till the end of your days? Orpheus is your only hope of surviving this horror show without devolving into an illithid.
Not true.
To you, he will be a friend. After all, you're at war with an Elder Brain.
We literally touched his thoughts, and his thoughts told us he saw us as a enemy and as a illithid. Illithid, rather. So, that's bullshit. Yeah, all the evidence I've seen suggests that Orpheus is my enemy and the Emperor my ally. The Emperor is the only reason I'm still alive. Fine, how do I free him? 1.
If I'd realized you were so gullible, I'd have tricked you into selling your soul for a pocketful of beans when we first met.
Better start laying it out then.
To the Emperor, you are nothing more than a beast of burden. One that will transport it to the Elder Brain. An ox requires food, and the occasional beating to keep it moving. You are simpler. The Emperor's words serve as both carrot and stick.
Mm-hmm.
Perhaps it is true that Orpheus would ally with you against the Elder Brain. But if he proves uncooperative once free, you may have to kill him.
Yeah, I know. We were there. We had this thought already, narrator. We literally looked into his brain and he said, I'm going to fucking kill you if I get out of here. And we're like, we probably shouldn't let him out then. So why are we having this conversation like we don't know that? It's worth taking the risk. How do I free him? I'm convinced. Tell me how to free him. 1 and 2 being the same option. And number 3 is we're done here. I'm leaving. Really? Can I get off these tracks? DM? That makes no sense for any of the past interactions we've already had getting to here. I mean, one is maybe slightly less committal than 2, but they both seem like the same thing. I mean, all right, all right, Devil, you seem very convinced. I'm not convinced of this yet, but how do I free him?
The Orphic Hammer. An artifact capable of shattering the chains that hold Prince Orpheus is held securely in my House of Hope, even now.
Very convenient that you have exactly what I need.
Isn't it just? And it's even more convenient that you can give me exactly what I want in return.
There it is. Of course.
What are you hoping to get out of this? Suppose you want my soul. Just tell me what you want. I'm not bargaining with you. What are you hoping to get out of all this?
Power. You free Orpheus, and in doing so save the city, the Sword Coast, perhaps the whole world, and your own precious skin too. And you give me the crown that dominates the Elder Brain.
But this is...
And you, Lae'zel of Kalir, want to free the Forgotten Prince, do you not?
I want nothing more.
Then it is settled, is it not? A crown for a hammer. A bargain of a lifetime, Lae'zel of Kalir.
Handing that crown to this devil will be like feeding gunpowder to a lava worm. Agree to nothing.
Obviously, Gil. Obviously. Yeah, it doesn't make any sense anyways, right? Like, which is it then, Raphael? Like, the Elder Brain is going to eat us alive, or it's controlled by the circlet that's on it? If it's controlled by the circlet, then I'm not in a problem, and you seem to think that the circlet's going to let you control it. And if it isn't controlled by the circlet, then giving you that doesn't help you control it either, because it's not controlled by that. So that doesn't make any sense. We still have no answer for why Orpheus wouldn't just attempt to kill us when he comes out of that. And we do know that Orpheus's power is what's keeping us from being transformed into Illithid, right? Like, as soon as Orpheus dies, that power ends. As soon as that power ends, the shield that protects us disappears. No solution to that. And just hoping he feels chatty and feels like we're buddy-buddy doesn't answer any of our problems whatsoever. So I don't even understand the line the devil is trying to take as a tact here, because it doesn't make any sense from the experiences we've had thus far. I'm tempted, but tell me why you're so eager to get hold of the crown. What exactly is a crown? I'd be insane to give such a powerful artifact to a devil. No.
Then you will die, along with every other soul in this city.
Maybe I'll reconsider, but why are you so eager to get your claws in the crown? I'm going to prove you wrong, devil. I'm willing to take the risk and put my faith in the company that I keep. I'm going to prove you wrong, devil, or I'm willing to take the risk and put my faith in the company I keep. We'll go with 3. No, we're going to go with 2.
I'll enjoy watching you try. If you see reason, I'll be here, waiting, right up to the moment the world ends.
Yeah. Alright, Lae'zel doesn't look super happy. Can we just ignore her dialogue option for the rest of the game?
The means to loosing the Prince of the Comet was within our grasp, and you refused it.
Game, could you stop doing this to me? We've already gone through this, Lae'zel. We were literally next to him. We had the option to do this already. We had this whole conversation. We chatted about it. We decided not to do it. You were there. Not about to let Raphael become Archdevil Supreme. I'm questioning it myself. Is it too late to change my mind? I don't trust the devil. The Orphic Hammer is probably worthless. I'm not about to let Raphael become Archdevil Supreme. Thank you, Concomer Star.
Why? Is he any worse than Asmodeus, do you suppose? The reigning serpent, he who harvests souls to fight an unwinnable blood war. Worse than Mephistopheles, the devil who slayed his own son. He whose experiments threatened to melt his own frozen throne. Your mind is made up.
But there's another option. Glory be to the comet. The devil keeps the Orphic hammer in his lair. If we can find a way in, we can take it. I'll use it to smash the Truez bonds. Yisk Githkar Tafki Crashet. The Githyanki will be free. First to Voss, then to Raphael's House of Hope. Just don't expect a lavish spread awaiting us this time.
I just wish I could ask questions as like someone who like spent more than 1 second thinking about this. What's your plan for dealing with Orpheus, Lae'zel? Because I think you're just committing the entire party to death is what I think she's attempting to do with this. And I'm not super happy about that as an option. Alright, do we want to break into...
There you are. I thought I'd lost you. Something was blocking me from hearing your thoughts.
It was Raphael, I know I was worried. I'm glad to have you back. It's a nice moment of peace and quiet. I know, I was worried.
Me too. It's concerning that something could come between us like that. Especially when we are so close to the Elder Brain.
Yeah.
Do you have any idea what it was?
It was the Elder Brain. It was trying to take a hold of me. Pretend to be clueless. Let's go with deception. Being a bard. Okay.
Then the situation is worse than I thought.
It is the Emperor.
If it read your thoughts, it knows exactly what your intentions are, and it is already plotting countermoves to stop you. We must press on. I will bolster your mental defenses. Let us hope that allows us to regain some of our lost advantage before it finds you.
Oh, man. The railroading on the primary story is sometimes painful, and I feel like this railroading doesn't even make sense. We already been in there? Why is this door never like... Okay. Let's go bust in on somebody else.
Brothel? Pleasure house?
Elminster's Library. Anyone caught pleasuring themselves in the library will be tethered to the bookcase of chained books. Any wizard caught examining the special collection without express permission will be commanded to read aloud to the whole library the passage they were enjoying. Anyone breaking the silence of the library will be promptly gagged. Alright, kinky wizard. Thirsty game. Yeah.
Seems like a lot.
Yeah, Lae'zel's kind of a pain in the ass. She's been a pain in the ass all game long. I really wish I could respect companion backgrounds and companion races. Because she's just so... Her personality is so annoying. Forgot I had fly until right this instant, to be honest. Okay. Just picking all the locks. We hate locks. Oh, we're supposed to go talk with what's his face, aren't we? Oh, it's just another. It's just her room again. Every room just leads to this girl. That's funny. Okay. No one mind me as I fly around.
It's got private rooms and all round pleasant folks, from what I've
If you have gold, we
You paid
have
Raphael a
everything
visit?
you crave.
I want to hear all about it.
A weary, a mien cool as ice, yet eyes burning hot. A sturdy dwarf, a leather whip, she gives, you receive. Or have I misjudged you?
You nailed it in one. All right. You misjudged me terribly. She'll need 3 costume changes minimum. All right, we have to do the bard option, but we need to find
crave
the.
a performance. How decadent.
Isn't this the girl we're supposed to be talking to about the
Fion
toys
you
too?
seek, our stern librarian. She isn't here today, alas. Your penance must wait. Well, we've other ways to fill your void. A drink for one, a pair of drow for another. Choose your sin.
Okay. There are other options for companionship. Your drow skirts in hands does sound tempting. Stern librarian, leave. I guess this is not where I thought we were. Where is the Githyanki? Isn't he supposed to be down here?
We are not in trouble, sister. Remember our vow to keep one another safe.
Isn't right. Give it a good rumple. On his leash.
Game. Play.
One chicken wing.
Wait. Wasn't he supposed to be down here? Am I just not remembering that dialogue at all? Speak to Voss and Sheris's caress. Okay.
New guy.
There he is.
Voss, friend to the comet.
Lae'zel of Kalir, warrior of warriors.
Jesus Christ.
Tell me you took the devil's deal.
The room right here.
Tell me you will free Gith's heir.
Took the bargain. I'll free Orpheus the first chance. Raphael did not offer any bargain. I'm not interested in pacting with devils, Voss. I'll find another way to liberate him. I feel like Lae'zel is gonna like blow our cover here. I love how none of my options are just not freeing Orpheus here. Looks like I just never interact with this guy again, man, but all these seem starting to feel like the confines, the walls here. Let's see what he says if I say I'm not interested in pacting with devils.
Skaketh. Orpheus will be free. There is no cost too high to unshackle my people.
Raphael wants a powerful crown in trade. Who knows what chaos he might sow?
No more than Vlaakith will sow in Tunarath and beyond. No more than the Geich will sow across every plain. There is nothing I won't do, nothing I won't give to free Orpheus from the prism. The marks I bear are proof enough of that. But you are the one who carries the astral prism. You are the one who must free the prince. Find a way to retrieve the hammer and free Orpheus from the prism. I will assemble his remaining honor guard and plan our next actions.
Did his voice...
We will yet free the true heir of Gith's blessed empire.
Is that a different voice actor in the middle of that?
And lead our Kithraki against the Geich. Istik, I will wait in the underground. Seek me when you have the hammer in hand.
Orpheus sends the tableau before in his guard attack. Won't he attack if we free him? Finally, we get to fucking ask the question that matters here.
The Prince of the Comet aches for Githyanki liberation more than he abhors Geich. He might seethe when you free him. He might gnash his teeth and slander your name. But he will see reason. I promise you.
Any idea we might keep his hammer?
A devil of Raphael's stature does not simply make camp on the shores of the Styx. He will have made a sanctuary for himself, a lavish one too, one that caters to his many vices.
The House of Hope.
Yeah, there's a lot of trust
We
me,
must
bro,
find
isn't
a
there?
way in.
A lot
The House
of
of
that.
Hope, you say? I couldn't ask for a name more fitting. Every house has an entrance, Istik. Even those in the Hells. You must find it.
You are wasting your time and mine. Our true enemy is the Elder Brain. Focus your mind there.
Not really Zeldus. We'll check it out. Who knows? Maybe it'll be good, maybe it won't.
You got that right.
Dude, it's so weird. Like, I'm finding the pacing of this just to be so like off-putting. Like, I've simultaneously got like fetch and delivery quests and like quests about children's exploding bears, while simultaneously the fate of the world and the fate of our brain is like being talked about in the same like breath. It's really weird. I'm finding the illusion like falling apart a bit here. Just bugging me.
Here we go.
Oh, here's the place we're supposed to go, right?
I don't mind it. Honestly.
I can't believe I got kicked out of a temple.
Dar was right. This was a stupid idea.
Wait, it was the flop house, right? No. Flago's Fireworks, which is different than Frago's Flophouse. Fuck off, game. Alright. Not really digging this right now, for some reason.
See the city up on the hill.
You're going to hire all the refugees. Just like that.
Circus is what this is. I wanted the monk location, but I don't know where it is. Maybe that. We don't want to do circus anything. I don't know, chap. I'm feeling really uninterested right now. I was enjoying the primary storyline, but the primary storyline just felt like it broke in like 3 different ways there. Like, Lae'zel doesn't seem to have a memory of the experience that we had. I don't seem to have any freedom in my conversation with the people we're dealing with, particularly Raphael there. And I feel like I'm being super fucking railroaded into freeing Orpheus, even though I don't want to.
Let's go.
Man, I feel like maybe what I want to do is wait for that content patch for this.
Precisely how many red caps are missing?
I just told you. 6.
Where I was pointing was the temple. Up here. Alright, let's do the tempo real quick. See how I feel after that. Might be a long wait, it might, but maybe it's time to do some different games besides Baldur's Gate for a little while and come back to it. Shira Clairwyn. Alright. And honestly, I'm not even convinced like we would care about this at all right now.
Look, investigator. Brilgor might have been a criminal, but he was no murderer. You're missing something. You have to be.
Enough, Yanis. Listen to yourself. You are defending a man who ritually slaughtered your high priest. The evidence speaks for itself. Brilgor killed Father Lorgan, then, be it out of shame or profane duty, offed himself with the same blade. Case closed, Sister Yanis.
Shitey little elephant. Oh, I apologize, stranger. Language like that hardly befits a rector of Ilmater. I wouldn't go that far, but the investigator is being particularly challenging right now. 2 people just died on temple grounds. Our high priest, Father Lorgan, and one of the new refugees, Brilgor. Investigator Valeria thinks it's a murder and is content to blame Brilgor, the politically convenient target. Brilgor was a refugee. Well, I expect the Flaming Fists will ban refugee aid now one of them's blamed for murder. Feel free to look around the temple, but fair warning. The investigator won't change her mind without significant new evidence.
Tell me where to find Shira Clairwyn.
I can tell you where to find her, but she won't be very chatty, I'm afraid. Shira passed away last year. Peacefully, mind. We buried her in the crypt under the temple, if you wish to visit. Valeria never found the murder weapon, so that could be a start. Anything disprove. I really hope you find some.
Crypt beneath the temple, huh? Alright, I just want to get rid of this fucking amulet, and then we can reassess.
Infirmary. Justice endures, even in suffering.
Alright, actually I can't do this right now. I think, chat, I'm going to call it here for today. I need to make a decision if I'm interested in playing more of this right now. I think my initial intro to Act 3 has been really unpleasant. I don't like the railroading, and I don't like the breaking of the quests, and I'm not really enjoying the design of this. It seems really weird to have like the double pressure of like a huge impetus to go resolve the major things happening in the world while simultaneously like dealing with refugees squatting and housing and fucking murders of monks and shit, right? Like, why are these two things side by side right now? Like, I don't know how I mentally, like, as a character would juggle that. It just seems like so it's such a weird, like, the whole last act felt like it was pressing forward towards a, you know, a turning point on some important element of the world, right? And right now it's just like, man, okay, go to the circus. Kind of not loving that right now. And I'm not convinced that I want to play this until the writing's cleaner too, because I've been being carried by how good the writing is in 1 and 2. Like, you feel like you're playing part of a world where you have tons of solutions to do things. You get to do your, you know, your character stuff and then go investigate and make decisions about how you want the party and the people to behave and be And I feel like all those decisions are being stripped away from me right now as I walk into this, which makes the game just feel, it loses the thing that's been making it special for me. The combat isn't special, the combat is fine, but everything is super easy right now. So we're not playing this for the fights anymore, even though the fights are kind of cool and it's nice to see the encounters. And I like being a bard, talking our way through everything in the previous acts, but it feels like as the tempo of the story continues to accelerate, there should be less time for these weird side quests. When you're a level 1 guy just figuring out what the fuck and what's happening in the world and helping some people as you're crash landed in some new area, that makes a lot of sense. Makes a lot less sense to me right now. So I kind of, I'm feeling the wrong incentives to want to play right now. Like, I'm just doing things because they're there as opposed to because I'm enjoying it or because it makes sense for the character or any of that stuff. And I'm really unthrilled about the balanced state of the combat game right now. So I think I'm gonna figure out what I want to do for tomorrow. We'll see, and then come back. We might just take a break and wait for patch 2 because I don't really want to continue with this right now. All right. I'll reflect on it a bit and see. Maybe we'll come back to it in a week or so, but give it a little bit of break, a little psychological distance from it. But I don't feel like continuing this right now. All right, chat. I think I'm going to call it here. I'll see you guys probably tomorrow, but maybe next week. We'll see. But I am done for today. Have a good one. Later.